Welcome back to M Hood Fishing. I'm just out trying to make an effort, trying to get a video today. It's not a good day for it. It's been gusting over 17, sustaining 17 miles per hour and gusting over. And it's a nice day otherwise, low 70s, but dropping into the 40s tonight. So a front is coming in, and we're right here before it, right? So I thought, what do I do? I really want to shoot a video today. I have no idea what this video is going to be. I brought what I brought. I brought stuff for crappie. I don't think we're going, but maybe. I brought bass, and I brought a rod for fishing worm, like live worm. So here I am at a spot where I thought we might be protected from the wind a little bit. Some things were just totally out of the question today, just totally off the table. Certain places are just extreme wind tunnels right now, such as the Mississippi River. So let's just try to get something done here. It might be a bait video, well, whatever. But yeah, you're right. I mean, my goal or my effort has been to get a video out every day, and it doesn't always happen, but I try and I try. And sometimes they're suck-ass videos. Sometimes I end up something spectacular, something phenomenal, something epic. Will that be today? Probably not. Probably just me fighting the elements, catching little fish. But yeah, you're right. Be sure to come down to B&B Tackle in Belle Chasse, Louisiana tomorrow and Saturday. That's the 22nd and the 23rd of November. Tent sale with Grundens and B&B Tackle, and I will be there both days. Might not be there right as they open, but I may very well be. And they close at 6, so it's going till from like I think 9 to 6, something like that. Look it up. Yeah, you're right. Let's see where this goes. I'm just gonna walk down here with one rod. We're gonna do bass to start. It's not that bad here at this spot, but we are going to get hit by a gust here and there. Water is a bit dirty because yesterday morning was raining. Yesterday night, no, I'm sorry, not last night, but yesterday morning was the end of a night and a morning of rain, massive downpours, right? I came out yesterday, here's that wind again hitting us. I came out yesterday afternoon, went to a catfish spot for about 2 hours and then just gave up because nothing was happening. Now you can see fresh clouds of mud right here. Probably turtles. Water's not too bad. It probably was worse yesterday. We're going to do a shaky head, a 1/16 ounce shaky head by owner. Let's get that dried snot grass off there and re-text pose. This is a Zoom June bug finesse worm. That's what we're doing. We're going to do some finesse fishing. This is a good method for post cold front, but consider this to be dang near about the same conditions because of it was like about 2 days of rain that ended yesterday morning, and a lot of it were significant downpours. We had some minor flooding in this area, but everything here, high levels throughout this system, this drainage system, and the ICW itself where I was yesterday afternoon, very high. Everything's kind of flushed out. Low probability for wildfire style fishing, you know. It's just, don't expect them to be supercharged, the bass anyway, what we're targeting right now. And it is just a little bit after 3. Sunset's going to be around 5:02, 5:05, something like that. So we have a little less than 2 hours. Gotcha. Knew you were back there somewhere. I'm just gonna ski him right up into here. That is a nice chunky bass for back here. Look at that. Some kind of tumor looking thing right there. A bit of a sore. Okay. Anything else like that on you? Go ahead and get him unhooked. Nice hookup. I set that good. Here's the other side. Looks good. I thought I saw something right. Yeah, there's another little thing right there on his gill plate. You can see. Okay. Nice. Pretty high level. Look at that. Right up in here, the water's coming up so high. Probably should give it a few minutes, maybe 20. But let's go ahead and see if we can achieve the same thing, or at least get it way back there. I think that's what's key. Oh, it's not always easy. Yeah, okay, so after this, about 20 minutes, we'll try some other spots here. Spots along here, basically. So up there where you see all that vegetation kind of bottlenecking, that's where the concrete ends, right? I mean, it's kind of obvious, but it also shallows up. See this vegetation coming here, and then this line of weeds here? That's where this deep spot gradually becomes shallow. I mean, it's gradually becoming shallow as we leave this portion here, where this grass is, and at that point it is shallow. So we're going to come down here, and we want to fish throwing at that point and this point. Try to bring this bait along there, along the margins, to see if we can get a reaction strike, because those are good ambush points. It'll be easy to do because when I turn like this, the wind is to my back, making it to my advantage in casting. Oh, but oh. It doesn't always work out. It looks good on paper, but yeah, basically that's not bad. We want to, as you can see when you look at this, the concrete is a straight line right there on that bend, and if we can get our angle just right, we could cast right in front and bring the bait parallel across there. It's the science of bank fishing. Oh, we just about got it. That's decent. We didn't get past the line, but we're right a little bit past the midpoint of that line. Might see something on my line right there on the bow. It's a double uni. I think that's one of my double unis. Doing this really slow, because every time, if I keep my line up like this, the wind is going to affect it. So keeping the line down and fishing this slow. Shake it a little bit, move it, shake it a little bit, let it sit. Nobody's interested yet. Since I've been here, I've noticed some strikes out here, some kind of feeding activity, not a ton yet. Honestly, I wasn't even expecting that nice of a fish here today. I thought we were going to just totally strike out with the bass thing, and I thought there was a possibility of it, and it was just going to end up being drop shotting red worms. We may get to that point still, but so far so good. All right, let's move to a different tactic, or at least a different casting position. Now I'm walking along the super shallow bit, and you can see there's fish moving through here. I think that's from a fish. Could also be just gases. I looked at that at the last second, and I'm not sure. Sometimes disturbances turn out to be, oh no, it was fish. Yeah, sometimes you think out of the corner of your eye you see a disturbance, but you're down here where there's a lot of sediment and a lot of gas activity, and at any time pressure could get released, bubbles come up. That doesn't necessarily mean fish down here, but there we go, a little green trout, little tiny largemouth bass. There we go, a really short cast, and I think a lot of my casting from this position going into there are going to be short. So to get the most out of it, we need to slow it down. That shaky head with that finesse worm doesn't need to be coming through there like a swim bait on crack. Just need to shake it. Imagine that a fish is watching it and it's shaking like this, right? And the fish is slowly coming over, and as soon as he gets within range, boom, you can grab him with your fingers. You'll see people doing that with their fingers, right? With their hand in the water, they move their fingers like this, like beckoning the fish to come, and the fish is like, what is that? Not realizing it's a human hand. Well, that's kind of what's going on with the finesse worm. We had a hit right there. So you don't necessarily need to swim the finesse worm, but that is a tactic you can do with the shaky head with anything on it. Finesse worm, crawbait, even a fluke. Okay, we're gonna throw over in front of that grass again. It's a good ambush point. Fish could be hiding in there. And again, slow. We want to beckon the fish to the bait. I think they're in here. I just proved it. I was doing that and something hit me. Probably another little one. It's not real deep right there. But hey, back that way, I just pulled like a 2 pound or better bass. Maybe a little bit over 2 pounds, but I'll say 2 pounds to be fair, up out of that culvert. So we could get that right here too. Here later we might get another nice one out of the culvert, or anywhere out of here. I saw some feeding over there. Again, we're doing this. Shake, shake, shake. But not really moving it too far along, right? Only problem is the wind wants to put my line in the weeds there. Some of the most regrettable things can be some of the most fun things, right? Dropping any kind of bait down here through this grate can be highly regrettable. Because if the fish is too big, the fish is too big, and if it's a turtle, it's a turtle. Ah, that was a fish right there. I think there's a ton of fish, and I'm just having the dickens of a time trying to get the finesse worm all the way back up this far. It is 4:34. We got just a little bit longer to go. There is definitely more of a chill in the air. Wind is laying down a little bit, thankfully. Very tempted to keep throwing in that culvert because I've done a lot of it so far. However, maybe the fish are coming out in the open a little more now. There's a lot of snodgrass today on the bottom, and I'm catching a lot of it with the shaky head when I fish out here. Not when I'm throwing it back there though. The worst of the snodgrass seems to be when I throw that way. Good distance that way. Oh yes, awesome. Got to be ready for the strike. Sometimes they've been hitting it today just like a second, half a second after it hits the water, if I get it back far enough anyway. But we'll see. I've already, as you know, ooh, was that a hit right there? I don't feel the weight. There we go. Running out in front of us. Not very big. Come here. Yeah, when I first came back from the battery swap, tried it out there, I did have a tail bite. Seems key. Like they are out here, but they're definitely still back there, and the key is to get the bait all the, oh no, oh shoot, I don't think you're gonna make it. You're bleeding like crazy. Where are you bleeding from? Your gills, right? Oh, okay. Breakfast, dinner, lunch, something. I really don't think I'm going to do anything else in this video besides what I've been doing in this video. Now I got a fish coming home with me because I'm pretty sure he ain't gonna make it. He's bleeding out. So we're gonna continue. Don't worry, it's not the end of the video. Gotcha. I thought this whole time, I spent quite a bit of time jigging this little jig right here. Oh, there you go. This whole time I thought that there were bluegill or something here hitting me, and then boom, finally, oh yeah, see there's stuff here. I need to go. I might go do something else tonight, so I need to go, but I'm getting obsessive. I want to know what is hanging out right here. It can't be bass just holding there. There's a bunch, well, there's all kinds of things holding here in front of me now, but they're just little fish, so I feel like I'm meditating at this point, like I'm just zoning out, fishing for fish in a bowl of water, which sounds good about now. This just isn't a very attractive bowl of water, but I'm enjoying it just the same. Yeah, you're right. Sometimes it feels good just to lay with your back flat on the earth. Oh, yeah, you're right. Hold on. Sometimes it's really fun, or at least interesting, to fish for bass in particular as the front comes in. And then after the front, bass fishing is challenging, but if you catch, it's rewarding. I mean, it's something you can figure out to bust that lockjaw, right? So it's like, for some people it's like chess. For me it is anyway. However, now that this front is coming in, there's another fish on my mind all of a sudden, and that's why I'm not staying any longer. Yeah, you're right. Hey, thanks for watching, liking. Yeah, if you like the content, definitely hit that like button. It helps more than you think. Yeah, you're right. And thanks for subscribing. But if you haven't and you've been watching me a lot, think about it. Yeah, it's free. Hit that button, subscribe. Helps a lot. Thank you. I appreciate it. And thank you for commenting. Yeah, you're right. Thank you for being a member of the channel. You are the ones who help me keep doing this. It's a little bit of something to ensure that I ain't hurting too bad. But we all hurting right now, aren't we? Hopefully. Yeah, here, let me put you back down. Hopefully because of this. Woo! Yeah, you're right. Well, I think it's just going to be a while. Things are getting better though. Thank you for watching. And yeah, I will see you next time.